Hi, friends. Dr. Melissa here, your friendly neighborhood anti-diet and body shame smashing East Asian medicine doc and skincare expert. Thanks so much for tuning in today. If this is your first time watching my channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, hi again. I'm so glad you came back. And I'd love it so much if you would subscribe to my channel and also like this video and share with anyone you think might benefit from my holistic approach to skincare and wellness practices. I want to welcome you to another episode of Makeup Free Monday, the show where I give barefaced facts about skincare and wellness topics. Now, today's episode is about something I get asked about a lot in my practice. Do I need a toner? Do I need to add a toner to my skincare routine? The answer is maybe, but let's break it down, shall we?
Wake up, hydrate, don't worry about the makeup. Dr. Melissa's on your side. She's a cool doctor, gonna slay your body shaming ways. You're gonna take care of yourself today. Everybody, love your body. She's my self-care doc. Everybody, love your body. She's my self-care doc.
Well, first off, what is a toner? If me saying that word makes you have nightmare flashbacks of sea breeze or oxy astringent from your teen years and that ouch, don't worry. There's a lot of gentler options out there these days. Astringents do still have their use in the skincare world, but there are way better options now. Well, if you've been following me for a little while, you've probably heard me talk about the acid mantle of our skin. Now, this acid mantle is composed of amino acids and lactic acids, as well as skin sebum, which is our own natural oils. This combination creates a protective layer against premature aging and environmental damage. And when functioning properly, this acid mantle keeps moisture in and bacteria out. It's a good thing. Now, as such, the pH of our skin naturally falls between about 4.7 and 5.5. For reference, neutral is 7. Now, why is that important and what does it have to do with toner? Let me explain that. Now, in the early days of skincare, cleansers were more than often formulated with very alkaline substances like sodium hydroxide or lye and sodium lauryl sulfates. When these cleansers met your skin, it would throw off the pH and just throw everything out of balance. Now, the toner back then was designed as a slightly acidic product to bring your skin back to its slightly acidic state so that any products that you used afterwards would continue to be effective for your skin. Now, you're still going to find many of these harsh products in places like drugstores and also from those educated people on Facebook and Instagram selling skincare online without any education. But most professional skincare brands these days have moved beyond what I kind of consider to be a little bit of outdated technology. Now, I do have a toner in my own skincare line. However, its function is for hydrating the skin and removing any cleanser residue. And other brands nowadays have similar functions within their toners. And they're especially useful, especially for those days when you wear heavy makeup or for people who wear makeup all the time, as it really will help to finish that cleansing phase of your skincare routine and remove excess makeup. Now, if you are going to be using one of these hydrating type toners to help with additional makeup removal and deep cleansing, I highly recommend using a tool like my Skin Buddy with a cotton round. As you can see, I have a cotton round on here. for that purpose. This will help the technology inside the My Skin Buddy with their heat and ionic technology will help to remove even more residue and makeup from your skin. And you'll be surprised by what you find on there, even after double cleansing. The first time I did it, I was shocked. Now, as you may have already figured out from the things that I've said already today, now that most cleansers are what's considered pH balanced, traditional toners have become less of a necessity. However, there are some new classes of products that tend to get lumped into the toner category, but have other functions. I alluded to that a little bit earlier, but my favorite of these are called functional mists here in the US, or in Korean skincare, they tend to be referred to as an aqua. Now, rather than simply existing to balance the pH, these mists are designed to also be tonifying or nourishing to the skin. They especially come in handy for those who are in areas with a lot of pollution or for those who have super sensitive skin. Now, these new class of toners are packed with ingredients that can add extra hydration, reduce inflammation in the skin, and in some cases, add some extra exfoliation oomph to your skincare routine. Here's a way to think about it. Now, think about what a primer does for foundation. And that's sort of what a toner does for your serum or your moisturizer. Now, many of these mists or aquas can be used throughout the day to refresh the skin, and some can even be used to set and refresh makeup. One of my personal favorites of these newfangled mists is actually really old technology, and it comes from a wonderful brand from here in Sonoma County called Realia. Their packaging is gorgeous. It's called the Ember Refreshing Face Mist. I keep it right at my desk. Like, I didn't even bring this in here for this broadcast because it sits right here next to my computer because I use it all day long. I love it because not only is it hydrating, it calms down my skin, and you cannot beat that aromatherapy experience from the 4 beautiful hydrosols. It always, always lifts my mood. So, should you use a toner? Should you add a toner to your skincare regimen? Well, that really depends. It depends on your intended use for it, right? I would tend to say no to the traditional astringents. However, things like hydrating toners, aquas, or functional mists that we've been talking about today, they can have active ingredients similar to what you'll find in a serum. Aquas are especially a very important part of a Korean 10-step routine, but if you aren't the type of person who wants to commit to that on a daily basis and you're more of a minimalist, a functional mist may or may not be beneficial to your skincare goals. Now, as I always say, it's a great idea to talk to a skincare professional about your unique skin and goals. They will be able to deduce whether or not you need a toner or if you would be better off with another product. And just a little plea, if you don't have a skincare professional in your life yet, I would be so honored to help you. I work both in office and virtually, and I can drop ship clinical skincare from about 27 different lines anywhere in the US. If you'd like to learn more about my offerings, please visit my link in the video description. Well, with that, that's kind of all I have for you today. Today was a pretty short one because it doesn't look like I have any live questions today, but I hope that you learned something. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, I want to invite you to join me next week for another episode of Makeup Free Monday, where we're going to talk all about serums. Until then, take care of yourself and each other, and don't forget to hydrate.